Welcome back, everybody, to the Kirby's Epic Yarn playthrough. This is the final part, part 26. Now, if you guys are expecting me to just have jumped straight into the final boss battle and perhaps, maybe finished up the game, well, do I have news for you? Because all those beads that I spent all this time collecting are now going to be spent on the furniture shop and the cloth or wallpaper shop, whatever it's called, I can't remember. And there's a lot of items to go through, and if you couldn't tell, I super sped this part quite a bit. This is very, very, very fast, and it actually kind of bonus works out because this part, for some reason, was making the game really laggy. So, being able to speed that up big time is big helpful. Fabric shop, that's what it's called. Also, so now that I collected every single one of the decorations, it gave me a little badge or whatever for doing that. And then I would imagine once I'm done with all of these, I'll get the same thing for the fabric reward. Actually, you know what? I can't even remember if this is all the fabrics in the game. It might actually not be. Let's see. Stop by any time. That's the last one. No? Okay, I didn't get it. Alright. So there's something else that I don't know. Maybe I just didn't find or collect or whatever. But I did mention this a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I did say, one of these days I'm going to actually go into my apartment and actually decorate it. So here we go. This is actually going to be a pretty decent-sized segment here. Because, well, as you can see, not only was I having trouble trying to figure out what to actually select, but then came the idea of, what do I select? So I think that was the very first thing that I could have thought of was I gotta put the king's throne there. And then I put the little rainbow overhead, because I like rainbows, and I'm also an ally, so, it double works out. Not a sports fan, not really, no UFO stuff. I think, the next thing I wanted to, was, kind of select the wallpaper, because then that way maybe once I decide on a wallpaper, then I'll actually be able to kind of figure out what I want to decorate with. Now, if you can imagine actually selecting a wallpaper, and a flooring, by the way, you have to select both. Took me a while, because there's so many to choose from. I think the very first idea I had was the outer space one. But, I think once I actually click on it, was it that one? I think it was that. Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to repeat that much. I thought that the patterns were going to be bigger than that. I didn't think that they were going to be like Mario Paint stamps. I think, okay. Yeah, I don't think I actually, you gotta look, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, see, that's just a little bit too much. So, we're gonna change that. Right, there's an option to reupholster. I will actually show that in just in a few minutes. In a few minutes, we'll get to that. But for now, I still have not selected which wallpaper I want. This is a hard choice. This is a very hard choice. Then I like how that one kind of makes the floor look like grass. Now all of a sudden I feel like I'm playing Minecraft. Now I'm like, okay, you know what sounds like a great idea? Having quartz blocks as a flooring. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of vibing with that. That's a good one. And lavender color. Okay. Kind of, kind of neutral tones. Kind of went with white. Kind of went with brown. And a little orange. Yeah, that's a little too loud. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, kind of got it. Yeah, okay. It's got kind of a little bit of an elegant feel to it. Okay. Alrighty, so now that we've selected the flooring and the wallpaper, it's time to select which thingies I want. I think I actually do settle on this. I think I really did want that big, like, King DDD plush. Makes me think of, like, the giant Snorlax plush in Generation 2 at Pokemon, like when you would decorate your room with the various plush dolls and all that other stuff that they had for that. Gotta get a light in there, you know. It can't just. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, a bed is important too. Yeah, you gotta have a bed, but yeah, you gotta have a light too. Gotta brighten the place up. Yeah, ceiling lamp sounds good. You know, maybe. I do like how there's the option, kind of like with Animal Crossing, where you can kind of place multiple lights. At least I think that was a thing in Animal Crossing. Yeah, maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe I really am thinking of Minecraft right now. But yeah, I gotta have like an end table sort of deal there, kind of placed next to the bed. And then the end table has to have a table lamp. No, not a wall sconce. I think I have plenty. I think I have plenty enough lights on the ceilings / wall now, so don't really need to kind of jumble it up. I think, yeah, this is where I go and do the reupholstered thing. Oh, okay. I like how I put it on the right side of where I would sit, which is exactly where my microphone is right now. It's right off to my right side. I think. Oh no, I didn't do the reupholster just yet. Okay, gotta put that little rug down. That's important too. You know, gotta keep my feet happy. Okay. No, I don't really need a vanity mirror. Okay, no. I can't remember if I do this, but yeah, having a little bit of plant life would be nice too. Oh, gotta have a TV. That's important. TV / like we can pretend that's like a computer or something, you know, and I'm sitting there on my throne doing my commentaries. Oh, food. Okay. I like food. I think initially when I first started like collecting food and realized that, you know, food were some of the things that you can place down, I think I was just like, man, I kind of want to place like something food related in my home, but I didn't end up having enough space, so I said forget it. So this is how the reupholster works. You kind of gotta put something into the reupholster menu, and then you select a fabric, and then you have to pick done. I don't think that's the one that I actually decide on, or that I actually go, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's adorable. I love that with the little cloudy sky. Not gonna lie here. I'm gonna be totally honest, including with myself. This does kind of look like a children's room. It kind of does. Just a little bit like a children's room, but you know what? Whatever. I like it. I like how it looks. Okay, we're gonna reupholster the rug and make it kind of dark instead of yellow. I think that kind of, you know, contrasts it a little better than having it be yellow. Was that it? I think that was everything that I decided on. You can copy items. Select copy. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Although I guess that would have made the ceiling lamp deal maybe just a smidge easier. Okay, and then was that it? What am I doing? I'm kind of going crazy here. Oh, I think I was on the fence about the. Oh yeah, I wanted to place like a refrigerator or something. Yeah, I was definitely double checking the food. And the tables, and the toys, and the decorations, and what have you. A wall clock would have been nice, yeah. Wall clock would have been good. Okay, yeah, no frosty stuff. That doesn't really fit. No UFO stuff. That doesn't really fit either. It does kind of feel like, you know, they give you plenty of options for, you know, just in case you do decide to treat this as sort of like an Animal Crossing thing where you want to kind of continuously update the way that your room looks. And, you know, depending on, like, what time of the year it is, you know, they give you different options. Like, you know, there's a Christmassy thing, there's, like, an Easter thing, and, you know, what have you. I like how now if you don't move and you're on something that you can sit on, Kirby actually sits on it. And then, yeah, there he is. The king of the room. I love it. I love the way it looks. And then, yeah, given enough time, he'll just kind of laze over and take a little nap. There you go. He's nice and comfy in his new room. All right. So now we're finally in this section here for the final boss. So we kind of warped back to the past to the point where after I finished Castle DDD and had no choice really but to do this battle in order to move on and to dream further into Dream World or Dreamland. So for the first phase of this boss, he summons Fangora. Remember this guy? I sure do, because he has really, really nice music. But it's a little different here. Alright, so his attack pattern is exactly the same as it was initially. You just kind of do that. Yeah, he continuously knocks you away. I don't think you can hit him a second time, and then, yeah, you just kind of do that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and yeah, that was it. That was it for him. Now, every time you finish a phase of Yin-Yarn, this happens, where you're sort of in the background behind this curtain, and you have to kind of memorize the patterns that these, they're called sutures, S-O-O-C-H-E-R-S, sutures, make those little knittings, and then once you have the right platform, you go in through the door, and then that begins the next phase. And until you go through that door, that window, you're stuck there infinitely until you actually go through the window. Second phase, we are reintroduced to Kapamari. And we get these little guys here. And I remembered to do this portion here. Hold on to one of these guys. Okay, it looks like he's just kind of staying in that area. Oop, there you go, grab him. Nice. And wow, that was it. That was it for him. Yeah, I think each of the bosses are just kind of weakened versions where they just kind of take one hit. Okay, now we do the background again. I don't think that there was anything really too major that the walkthrough explains that I can't explain. It's straightforward enough. Wait, oh no! Oh, and see, now I got trapped in there. See how the stitching was there, and I couldn't go forward. I think did I drop a bead? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see if maybe I can figure this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, I just barely made it. Nice. All right. Third phase. Oh, my goodness. Hello. I can't remember. Actually, here, let's see. Yeah, okay, so this part is apparently random. It just says that he'll start sewing up various enemies for you to deal with. It sounds like they're all just different. And I think it's just RNG. Okay, really? I'm getting hit a little bit too much here. I don't much appreciate it. There we go, that's much better. Yeah. Oh, there we go, and I got him too. Nice, nice, nice. Very good. Oh, okay. And then he summons these platforms with pits in between. And you obviously want to not fall into those pits because you want to keep your beads. Uh-oh. Oh boy, they're going boom boom. Oh my goodness. Big. Oh yeah, and I think that you can't move on to the next, like, you know, the next set of spawns that he does until you actually defeat all the enemies. And there you go. That's that. Just like that, we get the final thread. What's it called? The magic yarn. The final thread of the magic yarn has been gotten. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't look good. They just got bigger. They're knitting. Oh no! What are they doing? They're re-knitting Yin-Yarn into this thing, which looks suspiciously like Kirby's Tankbot Metamorex. So conveniently, Meta Knight swoops in for a little bit of help and gives us the Tankbot Metamorex. this portion of the fight is apparently pretty simple. We sort of got a little bit of training with the Wispy Woods fight, where you just kind of sit on the left side of the screen and you just go to town. You just spam that one button. Oh my goodness. There's really nothing that he does that you can't out-tank bot. You just really just lay into him with missiles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the lag. Yeah, it does. His attacks do look a little intimidating, but again, they're not so numerous or so overwhelming that they can't be out-tank botted. Oh my goodness, the lag-a-roni. Oh my lag. And that's it. I'm just shooting. Take this, you jerks. Alright, I don't know what the story is with those knitting needles, but yeah, they either are Yin-Yarn or they resurrected him because they really like him, I guess. But no, that's it. Prince Fluff and Kirby are not going to fall for that one again. That's it. Bye-bye. Now, it is truly over. Now we finally won. That's it. And then we get our final cutscene.
With Yin-Yarn's spell broken, Dreamland returned to its normal state of peace and quiet. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Fluff said. It made Kirby sad to see his new friend leave. Buck up, Kirby. As long as you have this magic sock, you can visit me anytime. Until then, Fluff said as he returned to Patchland. And that's the story of how Kirby and Prince Fluff defeated Yin-Yarn the Sorcerer and restored peace to Dreamland.
And then the credits roll. God, this game really did make me feel very happy. This was such a really great game. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I ended up doing this. I just wanted to say thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart to everybody that stuck around and waited patiently for me to finally get out of that mental funk that I was in and finally get back into doing this, which is what I love doing. And I love you all for sticking with me, and I really appreciate you guys' support. This has been a long time coming, excessively long, and but again, you know, I'm just so grateful to everybody that has watched from beginning to end, and has watched since before that, and will continue to watch after this. If you like what I'm doing, please go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and give this video and all the others in this playthrough a like. It really does help me out tremendously, and I appreciate the support so much. So, that is going to be it for the Kirby's Epic Yarn playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and once again, thank you all so much to my lovely supporters for supporting me. You all make this so much more pleasant, knowing that you are willing to go the extra mile to support me and make this a little bit more financially sound for me, you know, to make this a hobby and a job. So, I will see you all in the next playthrough, which I won't spoil, because that's just how I roll. So from me, Mr. The Playing with MahWii, I will see you all next time. Oh, and also, if you want, you can stick around after the credits for a little bonus cutscene.
The next day, Kirby fell asleep in some shade. He dozed happily with wonderful dreams and held the reminder of a dear friend, even though it smelled a bit.